to all my Pisces out there. So let's get into this reading. All right, let's get into this reading. So we have the, hold this down. You have the Nine of Swords, the Temperance, the Devil card, the Queen of Pentacles, Page of Wands. You have the Six of Swords, Page of Pentacles. You have the Empress. You have the Hermit. And last but not least, you have the Ace of Pentacles. If you'd like to contact me for a personal reading, my email address as well as the prices are in the description box below. Consider coming through and getting one, right? So, what I'm seeing here for you Pisceans, it's my mom's birthday, by the way, today. Shout outs to her, 70 years old. I'll be living a lot longer than that too. But, okay, so hold on. I need to. All right, so what I'm seeing here for the Pisceans is a lot of you Pisceans right now. Wow, that's interesting. So a lot of you Pisceans right now may be going through a time where some of you Pisceans may be acting like things are going well for you, when in actuality, you're going through a time of trial and tribulation right around now. And the reason why I'm saying that is because even the Temperance in this case is really more of a false card, really, or a false smile that a lot of you Pisces may be wearing, because what's really going on with you is the Devil, where you're going through a rough patch right now, but you not necessarily saying anything to people. And the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Wands represents, I ain't even gonna lie, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles represents, has some people a little bit confused as to what they did, what's going on, what happened. They don't necessarily know what was going on, because you Pisceans may not necessarily be acting in the same way that you normally do. You may be a little bit more solitary around this time, right? And the Page of Wands represents, this is the case, this represents how a lot of you Pisceans are choosing to move forward by yourselves or independently and keeping quiet about it until this type of stuff blows over. Now, right, the rough patch blows over. Now you have the Six of Swords, right? So as far as love is concerned, a lot of you Pisceans are not necessarily so worried about love. A lot of you Pisceans are not necessarily so preoccupied with it. A lot of you Pisceans are just more so worried about handling your own personal business so that you can get back out there and start dating again. But you can't do that, or you're not, or I don't suggest that you do that if everything around you is trashed, right? So you have the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords, right? You have the Six of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and then you have the Empress. This is about how a lot of you Pisceans too, it depends on how it is that you look at the situation that you're in. It depends on how you read it, right? The book, Swords, Trials, Tribulations, how you speak about it, what you think, right? Swords represents thoughts too. And then you have the Empress, right? Who is in the correct invocation, right? Right arm up, right? Facing the west, right? Empress is Venus, ruled by Libra, which is an air sign. Air is in the west. And again, video coming about that. Very important. And I'm going to explain why a lot of these tarot readers on YouTube is kind of reading their stuff wrong, and I'll explain why. So as a result of this is more about how, you Pisceans need to change your perception and pay attention to how you can turn things in your favor, instead of some of you potentially thinking about how bad things are, right? The Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles represents, this is the type of stuff that you need to do. And what you need to do is you need to understand that the way that you're thinking is incorrect, right? And what it's also saying is the Ace of Pentacles. Because remember what I said in how to understand the Virgo and Capricorn, both, right? All four of those videos. Earth represents authority. It has authority over the other elements because fire needs something solid. Even the sun has a surface on it, right? It's not fire in the sense that there is no surface. You understand what I'm saying? So even the sun of itself still has a surface of it, which still represents that aspect of earth. And even the earth itself, right? Or I should say ground, but even the earth itself, what we're on right now, the core of our planet is actually a sun, because the core of our planet is basically molten lava. It's fire. It's a ball of fire. So, and no one can get to it, and it would be too difficult to get to it anyway. And even if you got to, it'd be too dangerous. But the point that I'm trying to make here is the Ace of Pentacles represents you need to start taking things into your hands. You need to start taking matters into your hands and owning up to what's going on with you and taking authority and start working your own magic and start alleviating or solving those problems instead of wondering about what's going on. And then afterwards, then you can rejoin your friends and hang out with your friends, and things can be cheery again, right? Things can be celebratory. Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles, shall we? You have the High Priestess, the Death card. Ooh, the Empress. Oh, right. So, exactly. So what it's saying here is, and the Death card pretty much says it all. What it's saying here is the High Priestess represents the inverted perception, your reality being inverted, you thinking of things incorrectly. Because these two pillars are actually, see, most Kabbalists, and this is why it is that I say you got to be wary about this. Most Kabbalists and most people on YouTube who do tarot readings, they look at the High Priestess and they actually read the High Priestess wrong. Why? Because these two pillars are actually supposed to be on the opposite side, where this is supposed to be over here and this is supposed to be over here. Because this is right, because see, this is right hand, this is left hand. You understand what I'm saying? So if this is black, right? If this is black and this is white, right? You turn that around, and what you have is you have a situation where, you understand what I'm saying? So this represents the perception and how you need to change that perception. And what will go on here is once you change the perception, which represents death, completely doing away with this false perception, you'll have the Empress. And I'll put this up in its correct invocation, right? Where you actually start thinking of things, solutions, right? And you realize that things are not necessarily that bad. Now, that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Peace.